Hi guys, in recent gaming news, World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor has been given a release date of 13th of the 11th, 2014, and the cinematic looks pretty amazing, to be fair. Garrosh Hellscream's a bit of a badass, as you all know already. It's going back in the past, which is kind of a cool take on things, I reckon. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out, but I am looking forward to checking it out when it says. And don't forget, as we've mentioned before, log in during November sometime for your free pet, because I think it's the 10th anniversary. So yeah, it'd be good to check that out. And obviously the new Molten Core raid, which is coming too. That's going to be quite fun, I reckon, because they've revamped it and whatnot and added new things to it. And I think a mount drops off one of the bosses, so that'll be interesting to see.
Okay, to those of you that have torn your hair out in rage and thrown your phones across the room, like me, over a little game called Flappy Bird, which you have all probably played, I'm guessing, you'll be delighted to know that the creator, Dong Nguyen, has released a new game, probably equally as frustrating, called Swing Copters. In this game you go up rather than sideways, and you have to dodge swinging hammers. Yeah, it looks pretty annoying but addictive, so good luck to those of you who play. You've got more patience than I have, probably, so good luck.
Also, on the other side of the pond, in the good old US of A, the PlayStation 4 is leading the console sales for the 7th month running, which is awesome, to be fair, on Sony's part. I mean, yeah, they're doing pretty well. Microsoft has a lot of catching up to do, to be honest, but hopefully Sunset Overdrive will make, see their sales rise a bit. We'll have to wait and see what it's like.
So there's a rumour that Activision are looking to open up their own TV and movie studio. So we could see some interesting stuff there, because they want to base them off their own games. It's worth keeping your eyes peeled for more information on that, just because it could be quite cool. To all former Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn players, Square Enix have announced a free login campaign for the 1 year anniversary. This started last Friday and apparently will end on the 1st of September. So if you want to get in there, then it's worth doing it now, I'd say. So for all former players like myself, you have to have registered and purchased the game previously or you can't do it. So it is really just for players who have left and are thinking about maybe going back. So give it a go if you fancy going back to Final Fantasy XIV again.
In Minecraft news, Notch backs down over his Oculus Rift statement that he made previously about Facebook being a bit creepy. Yeah, so we'll probably see a Minecraft Oculus Rift official version in the future. In other Minecraft news, some complete nerds made a working hard drive in Minecraft just completely using redstone. It stores a kilobyte of data persistently so it doesn't disappear when you restart the server, which is quite impressive, to be honest. And finally, Minecraft news, the PS4 version looks like it's probably going to miss its release date. Basically, the reasoning behind that is that it hasn't quite met PS4 certification. The Sims 4 status nerfed. The creator style's missing, the one where you can just sort of make everything a certain theme. So all your landscapes a certain theme, this, that and the other. That's not in this version. The normal careers have been removed, so you can't now be part of law enforcement. You won't be any medical staff, and generic sort of business types no longer there. Something you shouldn't see in a Sims game these days, because they're not really that heavy in the sort of code and stuff, or they shouldn't be, is that every time you change house now, there'll be a loading screen. Really? Not do that. And rumour has it that the code is now only 32-bit as opposed to the 64-bit that you normally see in most modern code, to be honest, games, programs, everything. Which means you're going to be limited to using 4 gig of RAM. So the people out there with 16 gig, you're not going to get any better game. And of course, the main sort of hint that it's not going to be a good game is that there have been 0 review copies released for this game. Never a good sign. No Man's Sky has been all over the gaming news recently, saying that they've got 5 billion years worth of planets to explore. As in real life, billion years. My main question is it interesting enough to play for 5 minutes? Personally, I'll be keeping an eye on this because they have promised something soon. And that's all they've given us, just something soon.